Well, that was rather fun. 12 seconds of watching YouTube decide whether it was actually going to start up or not. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to BattleTech. We are kicking right back off where we left off last week. Patiently or impatiently, pretty sure I just made up a word there. Wondering when we were going to finally have some movement on the primary flashpoint, so I've kicked over to another side of the periphery and decided to take on Mac Attack, which is supposedly something authored for GTA 3062 itself. Interesting. I don't think we have gone through... I shouldn't say I don't think. I'm unsure whether we've actually gone through a modded flashpoint yet. All the flashpoints I'm aware of that we've been on have all been straight up right out of the box / right out of the expansion pack setup here. So, most interesting and lucrative proposal. Well, I'm sporting clan tech, and yeah, I don't think I could use the money, but we'll see what you offer. Mac Attack, Command Center Argo, because we're never anywhere else. Established. SSI, yay. Greetings, Commander Castillo. I am the Count from the Council of Poorly Lit Bald People, except I am not bald. It has been a while since we crossed paths. I hope you've enjoyed the use of that battle mech from our last encounter. Your reputation warrants my lucrative offer, despite our last meeting. Good enough for the voice of him? Let's see. Recently come into possession of a rare Mackie 9H, and I'd like your pilot of your choosing to put on display with it against my security force for special guests at a party. I assure you, you will be richly rewarded. So long as I'm not being asked to throw the fight. Price is right, and we are still cordial with each other. I think we can do business. Terms can be arranged. Please be sure to use the servant's entrance, of course. So it sounds like I'm going to be forced into a mech. Am I correct? If that's the case, I want all the money you have to offer. Let's see. There's no point in putting the commander in there, actually. I don't need sensor lock. I really need a tactician who's got something a bit more useful. Except that's automatically imparting sensor lock. It would also be nice to know what that Mackie actually has, but... Yeah, Test 9, you're gonna grab it. Ace pilot should be pretty useful. Shoot and scoot, shoot and scoot. Or scoot and shoot, take your pick. It's so quiet. It would help if I popped out my chat so I could read it, wouldn't it? As much as I like the Stream Elements plugin for OBS, it would be nice if it could properly also integrate with YouTube. I have to remember to keep pulling out the chat, and then YouTube needs to keep YouTube in their chat. Let's just leave it at that. Come on, it's 2.5 head mission game. It shouldn't be taking that long. I did have a bit of a weird thing when it started up where
command interface initiated.
The game was telling me that apparently my cloud files were out of date by 2 years, and that I had to either update them or update off the cloud in order to even launch the game. So I don't know what the deal was with that, but it seems like everything's working fine still. All right, we are facing professionals, so we should expect disciplined opposition, even if those tanks are... tanks. Oh, crap. Tanks. Start looking for them there.
Time for a little urban
What are we
warfare.
dealing with here? AC-20 twin PPC medium laser. Alright, so the twin stick special. bad.
10-4.
Question of how well it's going to be cooling off, but
Acknowledged.
no jump jets. Not surprised. All right, multiple. Hits. One left, two right.
Skipper.
She says to me, I want to be somewhere else, preferably when that happens. Oh, and an active probe, too, no less.
Mech warriors, show them what you got. Ready to rock.
Alright, let's call a shot on the Merkava. It's a pretty low-end tank. I mean, from a standpoint of armor and weaponry.
Accuracy through volume of 5. Reporting. One less vehicle.
Both proceeding.
What are your orders,
Line.
Quick stepping it.
What do we got? More Merkavas. Threat them. Fighting a recoil on AC-20 though.
Fun time.
Back into the lake for the next one so I can avoid the return fire. Give the AC a chance to drop and cool down. Because I can't keep firing PPCs like crazy here. And someone's got themselves some indirect fire.
Try aiming next time. See what you get.
Not bad.
Hey,
Almost 100 points of armor there.
Aye, skipper. Full speed. No target.
Stay out there. No ping. Keep me out of trouble for now. Let's make him work a little bit. Is another Merkava up there? One. I'm going to be dealing with a lot of indirect fire there. Ignores half the time sometimes. I try not to. I'm just not very good at it. Thanksgiving wasn't too bad. You know, same as everyone else's pretty much, I suspect.
Confirmed. I'm rolling.
Come here, buddy. You're nice. They're not very powerful tanks,
You need me
but
to steal for you?
since they're all sporting LRMs, it does mean I'm dealing with a little bit of unfriendly fire here.
My old mama can hit harder than that.
Because they're all going to be able to do indirect fire off this one unit that can spot. Which means
My
this
freaking
is
old
wearing
mama
through
can
my
hit
armor
harder
pretty
than
quickly.
I got you.
Got the AC-20. Vulnerable arc.
Affirmative. One more for the trash heap.
On one hand, I don't want to be fighting out in the open. On the other, this is as good as any spot to be, aside from the armor reduction I'm facing here.
Getting banged up real good here.
Because I'm
Yep.
running nice and cool.
I got you.
Line up. Friend, he's not as injured.
All weapons. Go. Frag the vehicle.
Yep. Sorry, friend, but I'm gonna have to take you out.
Orders. Move order received. I got you.
Also, kind of shady that they're doing their
Well,
demonstration in the middle of a city, but...
Mission successful.
Well, Daddy! Yeah, you kind of expect almost a little more? And I'm guessing from the way that that flashpoint unfolded with the stuff they described earlier on, I must have been in one of the flashbacks on this arc a little while ago. At any rate, that's a quick mill. Also, speaking of Thanksgiving, I want to thank everyone watching who turned out to the Armco annual charity. I think this is going to become an annual thing at this point, it's safe to say. That was, my understanding, very close, if not over, 21,000 pounds by now. That is pretty darn impressive for a community of our size, and I just want to thank everyone who was there, and whether you gave or not, thank you so much. Anyways, back to the flashpoint. I'm very disappointed. There are stress cracks all over the mech. Well, aren't you an aristocratic asshole? Stress cracks all over the mech. It's a Mackie. Hello? Do you understand the words prototype? That's option 2. Blow the fucking shit out of your place. Fuck off. Steal the Mackie. Or, yeah. Huh. He wants me to take primitive mix. And I'm assuming by stress fractures on the Mackie is now going to be pre-damaged or potentially not even repaired. I thought this was supposed to be, from what they indicated in the flashpoint, no consecutive missions. But I guess not. Oh, I could also steal the Mackie. I kind of feel like that one might ditch some more future contracts. I'm gonna take his deal. What mech repairs? None of my mechs even went down on that mission! Gang! You kill me, buddy. Alright, urban. All your salvage this time. Got a Mackie, a primitive Orion, a primitive Osprey, and a primitive Thunderbolt. And it's the same Mackie as before, so we know we're gonna have overheat problems there. Thunderbolt gives me some ranged advantages. I know we are definitely going to need to have someone down there to help boost the unit initiative / morale gain. Rambo, you've got... I haven't really been using you much, but if I'm in primitives, I probably want to take a good team down with me. And I'm thinking all of my ace pilots. Because these guys are not going to be able to jump for the most part. Osfor might have jump jets. I can't remember. But to be able to shoot and then move into cover, basically. Because the primitives are not going to have a ton of armor. Hell, the Mackie's got more armor than all of them. No second lance, all locked. All right. It's not really much point to getting a Mackie. I've got tons of mechs already. Let's see what else we can get out of it, though. And part of me wanted to try that mission, but ugh. $10 says they just stick you in the Mackie and tell you, yeah, you got to try to book it out of there. It's just like, right, getting a Mackie to move fast? Good luck with that. Don't disappoint me again, Commander. Put on a good display for my guests and return my Mackie unharmed. They're all horribly fragile, but yeah, the Ostor had the lowest armor points on it. 900 armor points on a heavy mech. It's never a good sign. Oh, 950, 960 if I remember right. The Thunderbolts are kind of glass cannons too, unfortunately. They tend to have problems.
Command interface initiated.
Stress fractures. I didn't even take that thing internal. Alright, Harvester. There we go. We got 50 and a 40 out there at least. Nothing else in the flank yet.
Receiving you.
Yeah, and unfortunately that Ostwar is also primarily armed to go toe-to-toe with stuff.
Waiting for orders.
Orion, not so... Well, the Orion kind of, but not as badly.
Let's do this.
Thunderbolt, sort of. Yeah, they're all kind of fire support-ish. Whereas the Mackie's more direct fire.
Receiving you.
Need to get RM10
Roger that.
and
Reporting.
Thunderbolt up forward first.
Of course.
The Ostwar, we're gonna run wide around.
Moving.
Oh, lovely. Complications, you say?
Commander?
Reserve everything.
Huh?
Let's see where it begins there. Crab. Laser crab. Into 30-tonner.
Awaiting orders. Have no doubt it will be done.
Time to start peeling apart the crab. 35 tonners.
Yes, Commander. Roger. Lock on target.
And like them, they're driving normal mechs full armor.
Good to go.
That's my plan, is to stay the hell back. Slam everything as much as I can with LRMs. I mean, that crab is a direct fire monster, so... Basically, I want to be hitting the Mackie from the side, or taking the Mackie in on the side while they're trying to go after the long-range stuff. Avian markings. Crap. Oh, my Does this mean you guys will stop shooting at me? No, of course not. I'm still supposed to destroy them, but then also... Wow. They don't ask for much, do they?
There goes the paint job.
Alright, I need everyone else to go first. Harvest's just gonna go last. She's gonna try to drop that building. Kick over to here while I do it. If I can do it.
Hey, don't you know who I am?
Yeah, Commander. On the move. Full speed.
Clint on top of that building. Shit. Upgraded one with tag. Building proper. And I don't have an angle on the crab. Alright, so we gotta go for that one. Let's call the shot then.
Target confirmed.
What's the plan? Confirmed.
Quick disarm on that crab if I can.
Confirmed.
Basically, I need quantity, the quality of fire over the quantity right now.
Commander.
Runs like same deal. Run it out. The spider down there, we're not gonna be able to do much about that with his maneuvering.
Firing full complement on the enemy. Huh? Lighting them up.
There we go. That's a start.
Something just went boom. Let's go wild, folks.
Good news is I want the Mackie to actually mix it up because he can active probe them. So we can basically shut that spider right down. Just one bit of problem. The armor's not going to hold up very long at all. Looks like he's only sent one mech back at most. Yeah. And it looks like that mech has decided to come back around. Not an ideal battle. Especially when they manage to tear apart all of the armor on one torso in 2 rounds.
How might I help?
Standing by. Orders? Location confirmed. Engage. I think I hit something good.
Okay, that's a start.
Don't you know who I am?
Well, you're kind of in the way, Duncan. The lasers and I'm lucky I can kill that crab off.
I understand.
All right, scratch one
Enemy
crab.
down.
And move you over here.
Moving out. Yes, boss. Good to go.
Site does not have a shot from his current location. Got about a third of the building's weight there. I can just go for the... crappy shots.
Act on it.
Huh? Objective in place. Going down like a ton of bricks.
No free shots for you.
Let's go wild, folks.
Flip flanks on him and try to present right flank soon.
You have orders?
No shot.
Waiting for orders. On my way.
You, however, being a spider,
On it.
at least I got a jump jet.
Yes, Commander. Of course.
Go that far to get 2 evasion on it. Need to shut down that thing's ability to snap off and out of the field. Turn 2's a crappy shot. This will take the risk.
He's going down.
Knocking out the torso knocks out half his jump
That is
movement.
Good. How's it going?
Bronzite, I need you to get a direct shot if I can. And I guess in that case it makes sense to run you in. It's not a very great set of options for that, but 3 evasion will help. Let's not fire off either of those.
Affirmative.
I'd be stressed too if I were that spider right now.
What's that?
Drop 20, bring back Blazer. Not bring.
Lighting them up.
Go.
Ah, well, that's the way the mech warrior crumbles. Let's go wild, folks.
You guys have your little fun over there. Go keep ripping each other to crap. Okay, now I really need to present the right flank.
I'm not liking this.
I'm agreeing with you there.
What's up, boss?
Let's get some direct fire involved.
Coordinates received. Roger. Scored a critical hit.
I gotta ask you, Mech Warrior, how lucky you do you
How
feel?
might I help? Yes, Commander.
Okay, that's Wait. You know what? To the tune of even forget that, I'm just gonna sensor lock it. Scramble your sensors.
Sensors locked on.
Won't help me shoot him, but it will help me avoid being shot by him.
Standing by. Moving out. Here we go.
I think you should have a little bit of a rest there, Mr. Clint.
Huh?
On, please stay sensor scrambled.
Now that was a heavy hit.
You're in a primitive mech. A stiff breeze is a heavy hit for you.
I understand.
LRMs. Light up the torso there. Take.
Solid connection.
One last bad guy.
Ready for orders.
Old floppy. I need harvester.
Huh?
You are going to go into cover
Heading that way.
and give me an active pro pick.
We have information coming in.
Commander? On my way. Double time.
As much help as I can.
I copy.
All primary targets have been destroyed.
All right. Yeah, now the question is, do I hope that that one light mech managed to do enough damage to presumably the... No, there's a full lance out there still. That's a 50, a 45, and a 55. There's my evac point. Yeah, yeah, zero chance of getting there. Not with these mechs. I'm already running slow as it is. Alright, what terrain do I have to work with? Nobody's jump capable.
Receiving you.
Most everyone's overheated to a certain extent. I've got some cover I can take advantage of.
On it.
Haha! Let's go wild, folks!
Floppy, I need you to back down the
Understood.
ramp.
Moving fast.
You're my long-range fire support.
Yes, Commander. Moving lightning
Paradise
fast.
and cover.
Huh?
Harvester needs to move back.
Heading that way.
That's right. You guys stay fat, dumb, and happy and come down that way.
Let's do this.
Receiving you.
Awaiting orders. be there before you know it.
It's on you. I'm in a guarded stance. In cover. Okay, that, however, yeah. That was a bit more painful.
What's that?
What am I gonna do with you guys? Fire from there. It's a blackjack. It's an upgraded one, and it has taken some damage. Yeah, those binary lasers are going to be a pain. Need to shut him down.
Lighting them up.
Goods to go. Roger. Firing a full salvo.
Think about it,
Solid
Mech
connection on
Warrior.
that one.
You don't want to be
Go
there.
wild, folks.
Good to go. Moving out.
Really don't want to be there.
Affirmative.
It's maybe a 2.5 head mission, but you really do need your 10-10 pilots for this.
Light damage, Commander. You have orders?
Yeah, pull back, get into cover.
Consider it done.
Quasi cover. What else we got? We got an Enforcer and a Shadowhawk. It's too good to team up.
Target confirmed.
Here we go. I got your XL engine.
Target neutralized. I'm showing minor damage. Commander.
Oh, Shadowhawk. Did you move for nothing and already have existing battle damage?
Confirmed.
I'm sorry.
Tango down.
That was pure luck. Alright.
Huh?
Harvester. Brace up.
Haha, let's go wild, folks.
It's the last mech. It's at 67% of the Davian Force task, so let's see what we can do. Floppy,
Ready for orders.
actually move in for
Heading
a
out.
decent-ish shot on the building itself.
Affirmative.
What's the plan?
Paradise, you've got a 15 launcher. Let's make use of you as well if we can.
Reporting.
Not need all your weapons for this. That'll do.
Good to go. Target destroyed.
Fall damage, fall damage. Yep, you darn well better have taken fall damage.
Yes, Commander.
We're on site. Move it up.
On my way.
It's gonna be a crappy as hell shot, but theoretically that Enforcer's autocannon is out of action, or at least jammed. Should be in your right arm, right? Yeah, it's DOA. No ammo. So you need to drop your large laser in that arm. Absolute no way I'm gonna hit this, but
What's that? Heading that way. Haha, let's go wild, folks.
Did you just seriously jump on another building?
Damage minimal. Waiting for orders. On my
I
way.
don't think you learned your lesson last time, friend.
On it. Flatten that one.
Awaiting orders. I understand.
It's not likely to hit with that SRM. So let's drop that out. Let's go for that leg.
Good to go.
Or both legs, really, for that matter.
Target's taking a critical hit. Waiting for orders. Roger.
Huh? Heading that way.
And make him a little bit less
We have
accurate.
information coming in. Haha, let's go wild, folks.
Exactly. No, let's play Spider-Man here, and guess what happens when Spider-Man gets his web cut off? Still hasn't learned his lesson, I think. Nope.
Standing by. Firing on target. One less structure.
Damn straight, you ought to be panicked, son.
Position confirmed.
You have orders?
Frankly, I don't know how he's still standing at this point. That's so many pilot skill checks right now that he had to blow and pass. Hi, friend?
Yes, Commander. Scored a
Yeah, exactly. Sniping from a building is best for your long-range stuff when you're in an urban environment, and it is not for... You don't take units up on top of it that... You generally don't take units on top of it once you've seen the enemy start targeting buildings
Standing
to get
by.
you down, because they're willing at that point to do anything to get rid of you,
Heading out.
including technically committing urban atrocities.
Confirmed. Target's taken a critical hit.
Huh? Heading that way.
Much do you need on that, really?
Lighting them up.
Goodbye, leg.
Ah, well, that's the way the mech warrior crumbles.
Mission successful.
The final part of the payout. Hi, here is a shiny wheat penny. That could have gone far, far worse. I mean, I got a couple of chunks of blackjack if I wanted. 3 chunks of a Clint. Good amount of an Enforcer M. It's got an Endosteel chassis, the Ultra AC-10, and an ER large laser. This might be a candidate for a suitable Hunchback replacement. It just needs a Clan XL engine instead of the normal one. We've also got most of a Nighthawk available. Here, large, a standard large, and a medium pulse. That's a wonky, mixed up config there. The Clint 5U, Endosteel, light fusion engine. Oh, actually, yeah. The light fusion, absolutely. Come on, give me those parts. I don't care what the rest of the armament is on that. I mean, that's not bad. 3 ER mediums, 1 ER large, tag unit, C3 slave unit. That could do some real damage. The blackjack, eh. Still not a fan of the binaries. They're a little OP. Chunks of a Shadowhawk, a Spider. Pick up 2 ER medium. Well, yeah, because I don't have a lot of Inner Sphere equivalents. Or I get the Ultra AC-10, actually. I should probably have that. Oh, hang on. Oh, no. I see what I'm getting. There we go. Since we're potentially running low on Clan XL engines, let's start making sure I've got my Inner Sphere quasi equivalent. Only 25% weight savings, but just as vulnerable as a Clan engine, which is to say far less vulnerable than a Inner Sphere XL engine. Actually, the other reason for jumping up on the building, not just for sniping, but also scouting, line of sight advantages. So you put your spotter unit up there. Someone who can move and jump pretty fast, they've got a good evasion modifier. Right, that just means that the units going up against them will more likely just target the building because it'll be easier to hit. You've redeemed yourself with that last display in the process embarrassment. Mitchell Graves. The council of relatively well-haired people is impressed, Commander. Guess we'll be stuck with the Mackie action figure instead of the real thing. No, Yang, you don't need a Mackie. What rare item did we get? All that work, Seaman Beaumont. You have found biologic. What? A whale, Seaman Beaumont. A whale. A hand. That's not a rare item, that's a slap to the face. Alright, chunk of a Kintaro, armored cowl, a very high-end engine, Core 395, and AC5 in the payout. Wow. Pum 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 pum. Wow. Okay, well, we got money, and we got some decent-ish chunks of the mech. I don't think I have enough to actually stand up anything. I mean, we got the Kintaro part, or a Kintaro part. It looks like I can actually stand up a Kintaro now because of that. So, we've got, XL engine Kintaro that we can bring up. Royal Kintaro. Sure, go for it, Yang.
Is cleared for fighting.
Oh yeah. You can get a rare item out of this. A hand. Let's see. That's the periphery armory crap. We don't want that. We want anything but... Yeah, we can make the Clint, actually, it looks like. Grabbing those 3 pieces of it actually got me... I had the other Clints available. So, yeah, we can ready up a Clint. 1, 2, and it'll be the light engine one.
That mech is ready to fight, Commander.
Alright, let's see. Last bay. Let's take a look at that Kintaro. Royal Kintaro. Okay, not bad. I mean, Intersphere double heat sinks will help it out quite a bit. Could swap the armor over to clan armor. That will help it out. That'll give me case built into the design, and I don't need you or you. And I'd much rather have that additional weight going into the armor. Thank you. Armor. I don't really like the fact it's got an XL engine on it. That does worry me. I'm gonna drop the Narc launcher. Let's go for max armor at that point. 0.687 tons. Huh? Translate into that back into 2 tons, please, if you don't mind. A little weak on the rear armor, but work. Throw on as many SRMs as you can with lasers and give wolf baits. The outfit that this thing's got right now isn't bad. I'd probably pull the SRM ammo completely away from the LRM, so that way if you take a crit to one or the other. I mean, I get why they did that, because they want you to kind of focus on that. They want 1 ton to be local to each launcher, but this is going to be less vulnerable. If I lose an LRM in the arm, no big deal. We've saved a little bit of heat by doing this. A whole whopping 3. I'm debating about upgrading to ERs on the hands. ERs anyways, even clan ERs. Right, because I did that instead of getting the XL engine. 2 tons left, huh? The LRM's pretty handy. I hesitate to dump that. Or maybe do 2 10s on it. What I've got left over from outfitting all the clan mechs around here. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of those. Let's pop in 2 10s instead. Lighter weight, and they'll give me additional range, technically. I could have also just gone for straight up 15. 7 tons, that should be 6. 3.5, oof. Huh. Here's the other thing I could do. Rather than that, go for a streak monster here. Let's outfit all of those. We should have plenty of streak ammo on hand. One of those tons of streak ammo back there. Heat's going to be an issue with this mech, but the idea being you're not firing off all 6 of these streaks and the 10s at the same time. What is it anyways? 5. But look at the damage factor on that thing. That's a significant upgrade. Upgrade to the armament there. Except I'm kind of thinking if I go with this route, got enough streak launchers, I could go streak launchers on that arm. Toss the 4 and the 2 in there, and I'll effectively have another streak 6. 4 streak SRM6s is nothing to sneeze at. I can take the additional tonnage I'd save, because that's a half ton off there. I can split 1 ton of the streak ammo between a 2 and a 4 launcher just fine. So get back another ton and do another heat sink on that. Save my clan LRMs for where I really need them. Downside is it is over specializing this mech for close-up combat. I'm a little worried about that. Don't get me wrong. Oh, right, no, that's... It's like, I know I had plenty of streak ammo here. Okay, 1 ton for side launcher, 1 ton for center, 1 ton for that. Alright. 3 tons left, and more than enough room for a double heat sink setup. $275. Yeah, I can't really do much for cooling on it. I mean, at this point of putting an e-cooling in it, you're better off just putting the heat sink in. Inner sphere, double heat sink. Arm, and that torso. Ah, it's much better. Yep. Specialized, but I mean, it's in Katara. It's designed to be rugged. Other equipment I want to throw on you. Really, unless I've got higher accuracy with a streak launcher actually should be pretty good. They're already +1 accurate and ignoring 1 set of pips. Except now I'm 2 tons of weight if I do that. Darn it. I'm sweet. And the cowl. Since I'm taking you into combat, I could give you this massive, this whopping 30% extra damage hand. Supposed rare part. It's the same damage potential up close. We've just eliminated the long range damage capabilities. Yeah, that's a cheap upgrade.
Right.
Let's see what we can do with this Clint. The light fusion engine Clint. Surprisingly heat efficient, amusingly. Wasn't really expecting that. Equipment, clan ferrofibrous, please. A bit of extra tonnage to play with. However, I've got clan ERPPC still on hand. Let's give the Clint a little bit of a punch there. Take out an ER medium to help with that. Weight back under control. Armor sucks is the problem. It's a glass cannon. It's the one thing I'm worried about right now. I don't mind having the C3 slave on it. It's also a little on the slow side, actually, too. It's only got 240 on board. drop that second.
Roger that. 8115.
Good armor on the legs, amusingly. Okay, so don't let anyone know its back arc. But at least the forward armor is good enough. Yeah, taking that out. It's going to reduce the overall damage profile of it, but this mech is really there to be used as a spotter mech. I was going to do anything else. I think I still have a... No, I'm all strictly down for just inner sphere engines at this point. Thinking about taking that additional half ton and putting it into some of this rear armor. Because this thing is just going to go pop the second anything touches it.
Dr. Murat, my terminal is on the fritz again. I'm looking at a blue screen with a couple of wavy lines.
I have a compact tag. Something a bit... Because I could also give him an active probe, too. Six, need those now? Yeah, hang on to them.
Samira, give me a sensor read. You picking anything up out there?
Negative, XO. Sensors clear.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything good for that, so yeah, we'll take the extra weight and put that into extra protection on the rear. Because I can get a lot of mileage out of that little tonnage. Still is technically a sniper, so... Yeah.
On it. I'll let you know when that's done.
Let's see how that one works. Oh my god, ladies and gentlemen, we have a comm system on board for a reason. Could you just send emails instead of shouting at each other in public over the PA system? Alright, what do we have on hand here? Another Battle Urban. Recovery Polar. Yeah. Sounds like fun. Bull Shark Godzilla. C. Blood Asp. Mauler. Marauder's coming along for Command Lance. Yeah, let's throw in a Vulcan. It's one of our fast units along with the fire starter. And the other fire starter. Within my tonnage limits. Who's getting the light mix? Stein always goes in a fire starter. scrub. Wolf, put you in Marauder. Bronzite in the Vulcan. Where's Artemis? Artemis is still unavailable from injury. And let's give the lesser mech warriors a chance to stretch their legs. Hellbringer slash Loki is indeed a odd duck when it comes to mech warrior configurations. That's why when Victor Steiner Davian first encountered it during the clan invasion, or at least his unit encountered it. I can't remember whether it was him or can't think of his name all of a sudden. Shoot. I can't think of it. I can't think of his name. I can think of his last name from his alternate identity, which is Cranston. I want to say it was first name J, but I could be wrong. Not J, but started with a J. But he had one of their two had tagged it as Loki by its name because of its utterly mad. Well, no, that was the Mad Cat. No, the Mad was the Marauder slash Catapult because the combat computers couldn't decide which mech it was, whether it was a Marauder or a Catapult. The Loki was because of its utterly mad configuration.
Interface initiated.
It's not a fairy tale, but I like fairy tales.
Everyone, stay
Fairy
calm.
tales don't shoot back.
Heading that way.
Coordinates received.
Moving to position.
Moving to position.
Position confirmed. Lifting off. Location confirmed. Aye, aye.
On my way.
Coordinates received. Acknowledge.
Hello, mechas. All right.
Up high. Commander.
And hello, Orion. Nope, Marauder. 5X Marauder.
Ready to rock. Engaging jump jet.
Thunderbolt in the background. Let's take a look at. Let's just kind of stay put.
Let's do this.
You're already pretty good to hit, so I guess we'll just go for it.
Roger that.
Damage reduction, but good unprotected shot in the side arc.
Waiting for orders.
Never turn that down.
Acknowledged.
Really wish there's an indicator on the heavy Gauss to indicate what range band you're actually shooting at.
Affirmative.
Oh!
Let's go wild, folks.
Heavy Gauss to the head. Oh. 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 That's like, whenever you see someone taking a nut shot on TV in a sports blooper, and they just collapse to the ground, hand between their legs, that sympathetic twinge you get when that happens. That was what that reaction was. Ow. Ow. Heavy gauze. To the head. Nope. He's not waking up from that one. There's not much. The only thing that's making that pilot identifiable for his death certificate is the fact that there's still blood there. It's just smeared all over the cockpit. Wow.
Firing all weapons.
That should be entire mech salvage there. I'm pretty sure it's going to give me all five parts for that salvage, and I went into this mission with 3.
Heading that way.
So I have 3 parts of a
Lighting them up.
Marauder 5X available to me now. Wow.
My old mama can hit harder than that.
Standing by.
That was my luck of the night right there.
Gotcha.
Hi, I have a Gauss rifle and a breaching mech. Or a pilot with breaching fire capabilities with their Gauss rifle. Good luck with that. The Bull Shark's 3 Gauss rifles were pretty nice there.
Yeah, Commander.
Hello, friend. You seem all alone. Enjoy some missiles. I mean, right about now, computer, if you want to give yourself some swarm munitions, drop a couple of fast scam minefields with your missile launchers, I would not mind, because that was just completely and utterly wow.
Let's go wild, folks.
Ready for orders.
He skedaddled way back there. Let's use my evasion for some good here. You, sir, do not appear to have done much. Artemis 4, but I don't really need it. Tandem's not going to do me any good. So yeah, Inferno rounds. On that leg, please. Gotta be able to hit me first.
Confirmed. Affirmative, Commander.
A Talos, you say? Or I can take the Thunderbolt in the back. Got pretty good back armor there, but I can still wear down a torso pretty quickly. I don't want to snap. Oh, yes. All that in there? Why? Don't mind if I do.
Here we go. Enemy eliminated.
Ammo explosions.
How's it going?
Oh, we got a Mauler in the village there. Ostrok is braced for it. Talos is in the woods. You're out in the open, though. No modifier.
Got it.
Chose Holly.
What do you need? On it.
All I need is for you to reproduce that shot again. Oh, we got an Atlas down there, too. Second shot with the Lord Heavy Gauss rifle just took off an arm. Wow. Okay. Not complaining. Heavy Gauss Rifle is apparently in decapitation and amputation mode tonight.
Receiving you. Position confirmed.
Ah, yes, the Heliopolis is doing its
Yes,
artillery
Commander.
thing. All right.
Copy that.
Wow.
Reporting critical hit.
That's it. It's down to
what's that?
Harvester.
Heading that way.
I'll take the called shot that sticks an Atlas in front of me for accidental fire. Sure.
Lighting them up.
Oh!
Ah, well, that's the way the mech warrior crumbles.
I think that was another headshot. Because that was pilot lethal damage. The only way to have gotten... Remember, this is a 4-head mission. The only way... You're talking about pilots who have like 4 or 5 headshots on the other side of the field here, I believe. If I go look at... Yeah, sharpshooters and whatnot. These guys are top-notch. I think that was the second headshot. Just with the standard Gauss rifle this time. What the hell?
Receiving you.
Game? Are you okay?
On
You're
the move.
not
Full
usually
speed.
quite so generous.
Affirmative.
I swear I have not updated the mods since last week. Okay, there we go. Fair enough. You're able to dish back as bad as you're getting, so...
Ah, let's go wild, folks.
I copy.
Let's give this Talos something to think about.
Taking
Send lighter units off to skirmish against that Talos, because
yup.
he's definitely in a spot to be able to take some damage. Maybe even send them... Firestarter over here.
All right, let's move.
Put these guys under a little bit of an ECM umbrella, or at least this guy under an ECM umbrella, and start putting some pressure on him.
Fun time.
You want to use that artillery? You're going to have to keep it safe.
Firing full complement on enemy. Aye, aye.
Wolf, stand up there.
Coordinates received. Roger.
I did get a head hit in, but not with the heavy Gauss rifle this time. I figured I'd try it just for the heck of it. The Fafnir is not a bad mech from a standpoint of playing it in the game. It has 2 problems. It's slower. It's generally doesn't have the speed on it. And the other problem is the amount of ammo it can carry. And keep in mind, I'm talking tabletop. I haven't had a chance to pilot it in the mod itself. But tabletop, it's limited on the amount of ammo it carries. If I remember right, it's either going to be 12 or 16 rounds of heavy Gauss ammo at max. That's it. I mean, it's a mech that's got the Gauss ammo stored everywhere in it, as much as it can cram into it, and it's still not got enough capacity to
Ready
carry
for orders.
any real significant amount.
Got it.
Keep it up against the Atlas. Two engine crits, I like that.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Is that the best you can do?
I'm here. Send for
And say goodbye to your XL engine.
mech destroyed.
Silly inner sphere.
Huh?
The funny thing is that you're even seeing Fafnir scrap. It's a relatively,
Heading that way.
even for the 3067 timeline, a relatively new mech.
Lighting them up.
Standing by. Move order received. Locking on.
There you go. That's most of your weapons out.
Let's go wild, folks.
Yes, Commander.
Scrub, come on down. Send some Artemis guided missiles this way.
All weapons are to go.
I think it's pretty much foregone conclusion that we've got these guys sewn up. Well, kind of. Only 33% and there's still three mechs down?
What are your orders, Skipper?
Interesting.
Roger that, Commander. Firing.
Oh, was that a light engine?
Tango is
Or
trash, Skipper.
XL engine? Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Standing by. On it. Firing.
Sir, have been disarmed.
Reporting. Critical hit. Orders.
Moving on to your friend.
Move into position.
Really? Huh?
Losing armor. I'm here.
Man, you got the modifier too to beat. Alright.
I copy. Roger. Tango down.
Reading you.
Made a bad decision to go in on a melee shot
Report
there.
major armor loss.
What's that? Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Standing by.
Haha, let's go wild, folks!
Receiving you. Double time. Let's go.
Got some tandem charges against that exposed rear.
Got the drop on the bow. I'm sorry. Scored a critical hit.
Damage minimal.
I think he's going to be running out of that one.
Roger, Skipper. Kicking it. Now let's see how you handle this. Inflicted some nasty on that son of a bitch. Yes, Commander. Yeah.
Wolf, I believe you have an option for potentially killing blow here. There. Or at least knock him down.
Target neutralized.
A lot of good salvage off of this one.
Commander. Consider me there.
And are we done? Gonna make me do this for every last minute.
Huh?
Alright.
Roger that.
Ready for orders. Holding and cooling.
Oh, what's up, boss?
We have
Hold
the
There.
here.
Commander.
Holy moly, moly, moly. That was Headapalooza there. Goss rifle to the head, though. Ow. I mean, nothing in the game has got you cut. Doesn't have your back on that. Even with the armored cowl you've got, there's no way you're going to stand up to that. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All 5 pieces of the Marauder X. It's a good setup on that back. Though, if I remember, it's a bit overheating. And a steel frame, XL engine. Pick up that Atlas. Chunks of that. Except I've already got at least one explicit chunk of the 5X. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have another one of those. Or pick up another Marauder. Downside is it's not the it really does need endo steel on it. You have chunks of Ostrox here as well. So I just wasn't really impressed by that. I don't think there's gonna be anything else in here really worth picking up. Most of that was engine fatalities. There is a compact engine in here though. Oh wait, never mind. We don't want the compact. That's just the one that reduces the number of crit slots it takes up. It doubles the weight. Well, not doubles, but significantly increases the weight of the engine on the mech. 5X, 5X, 5X. And we get an extra chunk of Thunderbolt. Okay. Only thing I can think of as far as why the Fafnir would have salvage on the market is, whatchamacallit, the FedCom Civil War. And Merc units selling off their, whatchamacallit, their gains. I don't suppose I have a Marauder chunk available that I can actually build out. So I'd actually be willing to even give up one of the Warhawks for that, honestly. Just to have a little bit more variety for inner sphere mechs to choose from. Stalker, Orions, X. 5. Like I said, I am thinking about sidelining. Or 2 of these potentially. Problem is I have to refit them to remove everything before I sideline it. Like, I really have not been taking the Ultra AC-20 out. Let's see if there's anything I can do to save this one then. Gauss rifle. I have no clan, but I do have a heavy Gauss. Right, yeah, because it's, whatchamacallit. Gauss rifles can't go in arms, by the way. It's there. No. Move AMS into the arm. 5 tons overweight. Yeah, so here's the problem. I have to drop the PPC out of that just to fit ammo for this thing. Amount of junk on this is no bueno, and I need the Artemis on there. Breaching shot makes sense with that. EMS on it. I think I don't have any ammo for the heavy. No, I do have some ammo for it. 4 rounds per. Yep, 4 rounds, so 12 shots. That's all it would have. Wow. Executioner is a nice mech, but it is a pain to fit out. Here, ripping all that out. We're sidelining this thing. Because the only other thing it really needs to be a all-electric, all-energy weapon setup. To be honest with you guys. PPCs and PPCs. PPCs after PPCs. And even though with an E-cooling 5, it's still 2 PPCs are pushed it to the limit. We still have a exchanger, heat bank. That's a significant savings. I must have put the whatchamacallit on another Mac. PPC capacitor. 10 tons left. What can you do with it? Next to nothing. Tons and tons of heat sinks. Don't do a double because I can fit one more. We don't have another clan PPC available for it. Strip it. Strip it down and put it away. Let's see. I can't pull any of that off of it. It'll be fine.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Skip advance. That should have been everything out of that, so we're good. Put her away. You're not done. Yang. Prioritize, please. Expedite. Thank you. I want to get it out of my mech bay. Put it away. Save some room for what we really need. Variant's got the Davy Crockett. Everything else there is fine. There, just so I know that's the Mad Nuke. I wonder, do they have any chunks of Marauder here? Vindicator, and I got a Wasp. And it's a Lamb Wasp, no less. Why? Let's see. We got a heavy PPC. Ton 45 heat. AoE. The 3 accuracy is pretty good, actually. Those on hand. Lasers. No, I don't. Grab a heavy PPC. Just be able to experiment with that potentially. Mortars, narcs, pulses, bumpers, usual engine variety, compact engines. Reduction in self-damage on charges, but yeah. What was the other thing I needed? The piercing Gauss rifles I need to be keeping an eye out for. The ammo for those. I think it was that. I should double check before I buy any more of those. Is that for that or not? Yeah, it was the piercings because I have 2 of those still. Not that I didn't mind having the extra silver Gauss rifle. Yeah, it's the piercings. That's why I still have 2 of them. They're not refit anywhere on anything. One day on a couple mechs, sure. It's done. Battle Urban, sure. I could even go for some salvage on that. So now I kind of want to have another Marauder on hand. Mech Warriors, get ready to kick butt. Trying to also find a flashpoint for what I'm in. Let's see. For defend base. We've already been through that one.
Command
That's a
interface
bull.
initiated.
Anthraka versus Blackwood Company finally found the Rev, tracking people on the ship. Followed, yada yada yada. There's no mech salvage, but while you can't get their custom mechs, you can get all the sweet unique tech on their mechs, by the way. On that mission. I was looking for the system name on that just so I could start heading back in that direction after we get through this. Alright.
Ready to get it on.
We've just been dropped right into it, haven't we?
Let's move.
That's 3 mechs for the price of 1. Sure. Yeah, we gotta get another one sitting out over there. Alright. Fair enough. Dual PPC on that one, apparently, too.
Yep.
Like in this case, I don't have a choice. I've got to jump to be in range. Factor a guillotine in the back. It's going to be better. 25 points of armor on the rear or 50. Yeah, the 25, please.
Receiving you. On the move. Full speed.
And easier to hit blackjack or a rear shot. Doesn't. Joke's on me, they're the same shot effectively for everyone.
Giving them everything we've got.
Except one does a heck of a lot more damage from where I hit him.
One less target.
One down.
Let's do this. On it.
Yeah. So you got someone at point blank range. What good has it done you?
Ready for orders. Moving to position. Now, let's see how you handle this.
Correction.
Reporting.
You had a cluster cannon.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
What's
Looks like enemy
that?
reinforcements.
I'm doing too good for you. You had to drop reinforcements on me? As means of artificially changing the battlefield?
I'm
Be more
there.
favorable to your outcome instead of mine? This seems mighty sus.
Copy that, Commander.
That was a big hit. Big hit.
You're fine.
What's that? Heading that way. Lighting them up. Something just went boom.
Damage minimal.
Good to go. Roger. Full speed.
Let's go wild, folks.
Huh, well, thank you very
Took
much.
a hard hit there.
What's that? That's giving me electrical. Alright.
Commander.
I go
Up high.
too close there.
Run.
Tough tank.
Ready to rock. 10-4.
Commander. Waiting for orders. Position confirmed. Locking in. How'd that taste?
Not very good. That Gauss rifle was whiffed.
Receiving you. Let's go. Locking in all weapon systems.
Ah, come on. I need that torso.
Standing by. Aye, aye.
Hello. You're gonna be falling down now.
Aye, aye.
Actuator destroyed times 7.
Taking a
I'm pretty sure that with no arms in the first place, you can't destroy the leg actuators more than once. Just saying, game.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. +4 difficulty to hit, +4 difficulty to attack from within.
Gotcha.
But you know what? I'm kind of sitting point blank.
Take this!
I'll take my chance. Since I'm leaving in the side arc potentially exposed. And I'm glad I did.
What's that? Heading that way. Lighting them up. Something just went boom.
Yes, please keep rushing the mech, and that's the hardest hit on the field right now.
Taking some serious hits. Receiving you.
Floppy, relax, it's fine. We're good.
On the move. Roger. Reporting. Critical hit.
At this point, basically, if I hear the words "reporting critical hit" or anything along those lines, I'm doing pretty
Let's
good
go
for that
wild,
turn.
folks.
Good to go.
Scrub, come on over. I have to run to do it because I don't want to overheat you too much.
On my way. Double time.
Hitting everything but the rear armor, apparently.
That could have been worse.
Skipper.
Work. Yeah. Let's make that shot, shall we? And
You're facing the wrong way, pal.
Yep.
Two for the price of one. They both ejected simultaneously. Oh my god. Oh. Tonight has been a night of surprises for the heavy Gauss rifle on that Mac. I'm just saying. Whew. That was good. Alright. Well, that changed the odds significantly there. Let's see if I continue to engage you on your left side. That'll be more effective. Right. That was beautiful. Two mechs ejecting simultaneously. Oh, Captain scared him right out of the water. Mr. Blackjack, you better run. Yeah, you don't have what's going to take to stand up to what's left over there. Alright, 3 mechs down in 1 turn. I find that most acceptable. Poor Rhino tank is just like... Okay, apparently one of the mechs must have fallen or missed a...
What's that?
You doing piling rolls for pavement now all of a sudden? Get into that field.
Heading that way.
Get harder to hit. Make him
We
harder
have
to
information
hit
coming
me. Oh, man.
Orders? Move into position. Firing on two up.
And there's your spotter out of the way.
One for the scrap heap.
Now, if you're the enemy
go wild,
reinforcements at
folks.
this point, are you still going to be getting in here?
What's up, boss?
Because you really got to be asking yourself right now just how lucky I feel. A Clint, you say? An old school Clint? Let's see. Switch to Infernos and Alt Shot Center. $72 heat. Barely even phased it.
What are your orders, Skipper? Firing. Inflicted some nasty on that son of a bitch.
Ready for orders. I copy.
Okay, yeah, so that Griffin is down. For whatever weird reason. Don't know why it fell. It did something weird where it destroyed the building it was on, maybe? Who knows? He just slipped and fell for no reason. All right. Fair enough. Maybe he's just a really bad gunner. Shot the building under his feet.
Receiving you. Got it. Firing.
Oh, crunch.
Hostile removed.
That's engine destruction. 5 salvageable parts off that. Ooh. Leg damage. Okay, that would make sense.
I'm here.
I mean, he clearly doesn't know the lesson of not standing on buildings, but...
Roger. Target confirmed. Brought it down, Commander.
He started off with existing damage, but... I mean, just an upper leg actuator, that's not enough to send you over.
What's that?
Unless it just really did force him to a piloting skill check and he failed it.
Heading that way.
Can't actually even see anything with my Harvester there. Alright, Floppy.
Ready for orders.
I guess you do have something you can do.
No shooting, just running.
It's a long shot, but...
Got it.
Let's go wild, folks.
Another head hit with an LRM that time.
Yes, Commander.
Tonight is all about the head hits, apparently.
I'm already there.
Let's see. I don't... Hatchet Man's not going to be really hurt by Infernos. The Crusader... But it's only a 50% chance to hit on that. Whereas that Griffin, I can do a heck of a lot more damage. Let's switch over to... Am I going to necessarily get internal? No. Let's stick to the guideds then.
Fire. Inflicted some hit.
And go. Down you go. Health 1 of 4. I could knock out a pilot at that point. A little bit of heat running through this, but so be it.
Double time. Let's go.
Called shot to the head. Drop a small laser.
I got you.
All I have to do is get one head hit and he's out. Ow! Okay, arm. Fair enough.
I'm losing armor left and right.
Love going after that arm.
Internal structure damage.
Let's see.
What do you need? Locked on target.
Let's do this. Affirmative.
Downside is that Griffin still does have a PPC. And jump shots. Fortunately, though.
Standing by. Aye, aye.
Come here, Mr. Hatchet Man. I'd like to try to take your arm off. Since you seem to be gunning for mine.
They're shooting me up good.
Huh? Information coming in.
Oh.
Reading you.
And hello, field day. Not exactly a vert arm, but I'd like to take your hatchet off instead. Or potentially a better option, isn't it?
All weapons are go.
However, that will take you. Piling
Target
fast station.
down. Commander? Confirmed.
We're gonna need any of the actuators in that leg,
Something
anyways.
good.
Haha, let's go wild, folks.
Receiving you.
Hmm.
No shooting, just running.
Let me consider.
Orders?
Crusaders are, especially if they're the stock chassis, so incredibly easy to overheat. Water over there.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed. Firing all weapons.
Oh, ammo explosion. You're gone.
Target eliminated.
The only thing left is the mech that has basically roasted its pilot to death.
Commander. Confirmed.
It's not the Crusader's fault. He didn't really fire off that much last turn, but, you know, what can you do? Three SRM 6 Inferno shots went into him.
Let's see how you like this.
And down he goes.
Enemy down.
I mean, it's a miracle he didn't even set off his ammo to begin with.
Mission successful.
Tonight is apparently a night of highlights. We get a heavy Gauss rifle head kill. We had the second head kill in that other mission. We've had engine kills, leaving the mech fully intact, which is pretty rare. And then in that one, we had 2 ejections from 1 salvo. From panicked mech warriors. I mean, holy moly. Let's see. How do we get out of that one? That's a stock hatchet, man. That's not going to be really worth it. It's Griffin CV. It's the MRM and the PPC with the PPC capacitor. Hey, Sergeant Bacon. Yeah, the Crusader's all about managing the, basically, if I remember right, you're firing your SRMs until you drop all the ammo out of them, and then you switch over to your lasers. If I'm remembering the loadout on that one properly. Let's see, that was... Yeah, they don't mention the loadout on that, unfortunately. Clint, don't really need it. The cataphract. better armor on that one overall. It's not a bad mech, but it's still not great. I mean, the Cataphract's kind of a meh overall anyways. Lasers, anything? Light engine. I guess I'll grab that. Grab that, and I guess the 2 chunks of the 2X. Just in case I get any additional bits of it, but... At least I can start refitting some light engines into some of the mechs where I haven't been able to do the clans. Oh, that's loading back. That's fine. Where? Yes, yeah. Oh. No, I thought I heard Yang screaming in the background there for me. Apparently not. Trying to figure out where Mantharka is. It's somewhere in the Regan Reach. Let's see. Yang did not scream at me, but I mean it's only a light repair. No serious damage, right? I think it's still missing an XL. That XL is making me nervous. Center torso says XL on that. Plan XL. Stock inner sphere XL. I would feel a lot better if a mech like that actually had a better engine on it. Not a better engine, but we lose some firepower on it, but we gain survivability. Should be 8 rounds each. 16, more than enough for that. Not as good of a mech anymore, but more survivable. If you take damage to the torso, it's really a sniper mech anyways.
Logged and noted. Shouldn't be too hard.
Okay. If the clan PPC, yeah, it doesn't matter. That should have come off automatically. It's all the other little stuff that is a problem. It's supposed to be the next one. Yeah, I hesitate to yank anything else out, and there's not much else on this planet to play with, so... Navigation. Mantharka's supposed to be somewhere in the Regan Reach. Because it's one of the ones that you actually have jump access to once you get the Argo at the start of the normal campaign. So it's in it or somewhere around it. Elliot, no. Portland, Arizona, Gauchian, Paratola, Independence. The problem is it also doesn't help that this guide is not exactly intended for whatchamacallit. That's actually a pretty decent difficulty one. 6 days though, I'd get there in 22. Joint venture in 50. opportunist. Come on. All these wonderful wikis out there, and not one of them gives you a blasted map. Trilla Independence. Alright, so Independence was around... Wasn't it? Yep. Antharanka. There we go. That's where we need to go.
Bio command.
Engines prime.
We'll start heading back that way at least.
Thrust rapid. Docking sequence commencing.
See you, Sergeant Bacon.
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
Alright, Yang, what do we got left? I do need to start wheeling out the field a little bit here. Got that Warhawk. I like the ATM-12 that it's got on it, but the large lasers are kind of eh-ish. Let's start stripping some stuff. All of this stuff off, and I can put it away for now. That's what let's do. That'll be much quicker.
Right.
It's fine.
Job's done, Commander.
Warhawk. Store it. As much as I like having a fourth mech bay, it actually does make management a bit of a nightmare, so... Makes it harder to remember what the heck you've got available. Keep the lighter designs down there. So light and low tonnage mediums. Your mech's there. Swap those two. Alright. I haven't really taken the summoner out either. What is it doing with you? Ultra AC-10 laser boat. I don't think there's much we could really do with this. It's got good cooling on it. The jump jets are built in. Strip all that out. Just out of curiosity, do I have... Yeah, because I can only put 2 rounds of ammo on you with that. It's wasting the... whatchamacallit. I want to start trying to free up some of the clan weapons I've got. Let's do that.
On it. That work order you submitted is complete.
Out of the way. Alright. Basically, I want to try to see if I can save that 4th mech bay for kind of like field refits in a ways. You're not letting me... That's weird. I'm trying to drag into that upper slot, and it's like, nope, I can't let you do that, Dave. Alright, there we go. That finally let me do it. Let's see, do we want to still run... I haven't taken the Hell on Tech and Sherry's wheels out yet. Should do relatively good. Clan XL engine, still be safe. Hang on. Stock engine on that? On the Royal Black Knight? Really? Oh, right. Yeah, because I blew out all the crit slots on this sucker. Ouch. Forgot about that. What I can do to help you out, or do I just need to strip you down at this point? Because you need your engine, you need the... Oh, God. Actually, yeah, this is not going to work. This mech is doing a hell of a lot of damage, but it's basically a shutdown after one shot mech. 186 heat and sinks 102. That's more heat per turn than that Crusader got filled with. Out you go. You're going out. You are ditching those micro lasers because that's just ridiculous anyways. You can do better than that, Feral. Come on. Your small lasers with the clans. Do more damage that way. Save some crit slots too. So we can do that. 2, 3, 4. That will let me switch over to... Yeah, now I'm remembering the struggle I was having with this one. It was able to do a fair amount of damage, but it was between the heat and the weight problem. I was saving so much tonnage on it that I couldn't really do anything with the system itself, but I do have a better engine I can stick in this now. So, let us talk about that light engine instead. Save some tonnage, and can I upgrade you now on your engine? If I go for a 360 instead of a 300, too much. We're 4 tons overweight with that. Let's yank 2 of those lasers back out of the arms. Save a little bit. What's heat efficiency like now? 128 over 102. I really hate putting the weapon in the head, but I could do that. Or I could just strip the small lasers out of it. That would make it heat neutral, but it's going to rob a lot of its firepower. But hey, why not? Because it's not using all that firepower up close. Even tonnage, improved movement, high accuracy mech. It's an over-armored penetrator at this point. With exceptional cooling on it. Could actually upgrade the cooling suite, possibly. Let's see, internals, cooling. Got an E-cooling +4 for 4 tons. 4. That heat sink over to there. Swap the cooling for 2. Same amount of cooling power. Good spot there. That's not a bad setup. Bad setup. But I kind of want to go for the small laser build on that. Because A, I've got the slots for it. B, they're a weapon I can afford to lose. I've got plenty of them, so if the arm gets blown off, no big deal. The extra accuracy on the arms. Yeah. Keep that split so we're at still a pretty hot mech, but the small lasers are not going to be firing as often as these guys are here.
Logged and noted.
So that frees
Shouldn't be
up a
too
couple
hard.
of bits of equipment. That Kentaro, I'm not going to touch. That's still... We did that one already today. being so ungodly. Something about the 4 mech bays is absolutely throwing the game for a loop now all of a sudden. Let's try switching over. Where did it just... Putting you in an empty slot and you're just like, nope, whatever. Alright. Game is freaking out. Of course, it's the upgraded one. Alright, yeah, let's just stick with what we've got then. Keep everyone going. I don't want to keep the mech crews idle if I can, but... Also wondering if I should have anything else I should pick up on. Should I have Doc Rod work on anything? I mean,
I wrapped up that job you asked for, Commander.
there's really nothing much that's going to impact this. I could add the 5th mech bay. I'm already having a problem with 4. Oh my god, you want me to add a 5th one at an average monthly cost of 50,000? Wow. Here, I'll put the 0G
All
pool
right,
in
I'll get the team on it right away.
to influence my already maxed out morale. That's hilarious. That's right, we're no longer just a mercenary company. Because you know what? We're setting our jump destination for love. Exciting and new. Come aboard. We're expecting you. The love Argo. Yeah, that doesn't work out very well. Don't think that would exactly have any better ratings than Vanguard does.
Undocked from junction. We're clear.
Tournament madness. Oh no. My mech warrior's complaining because he's not doing well in the tournament. Hold extra practice. Rambo's nice and happy as a result. Come on. There you go.
Now entering synchronous orbit.
We've arrived at our destination, Commander.
Alright, let's see what we got in the store here. Probably not much of anything, but... a blackjack or a stinger? Cow. Foot scissor. Okay. Is that like supposed to be a play on the idea of running with scissors? Not being a good idea? Grenade launcher, so you got options for your grenades. Alright. Mortar suppressant. Suppresses the target's heat dissipation system, making them unable to sink as much heat. Okay. First I ever heard of that. Hello, Flashpoint. I'd like you to be around somewhere. I'm hanging out here because, you know, time's supposed to be passing. Who's got a challenge out here? Anyone? Anyone? Something other than nothing, please? I guess I could go back to Cormadir. Yeah.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
Calculating escape velocity.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Oh, Clippy, as always. Our financials are fine, Clippy. Go away. Just go away. I have 2 words for you, Clippy. Buh and bye.
Disengaging from junction.
Hey, boss. We've just completed those upgrades.
Yay, great. You can go drown in your 0G pool now. I mean, seriously, just... No. You don't need a 0G pool.
We've entered orbit, Commander.
Looks like we've arrived, Commander.
Okay, let's see what Comordeer's got in the store. Anything useful? Kintaro, Urban Mech, and Urban Mech. Well, of course they got Urban Mechs. X-Pulse Laser.
All ship announcement. It's time for another team-building movie night. Tonight's selection is a big hit in the Combine. STG's The Attack of the Polymer-Coated Man. Attendance is mandatory, so we'll see you there.
Interesting, it's got multi-shot tagged. Does that mean that that the game would allow me to fire that one weapon at 3 separate targets for 10 damage per? Got the variable speed pulse lasers as well. Grab those and play around with them potentially. You're not going to give me any good stuff tonight, are you? Escort Urban. Max out the salvage. Should guarantee nothing but tanks, right?
Men warriors, prepare for combat.
So the concern I have with that fit that you've got there, No Mercy, is that first one is very, very close range. I mean, for that Vulcan, you've really got to be right on top of your target at that point. But you actually know you easier to pull out with the Vulcan because it's your fast man. I thought those were your Kintaro at first. I just like the idea of having the streaks on that sucker, because then that way the amount of heat you're generating off the missiles then means something. Because either you're hitting it and you're generating the heat, or you're firing it but you're not actually able to fire it, so you don't generate the heat. Oh, look at all that ECM. ECM. Alright, all units proceed under ECM umbrella. We are going to prepare to ECM the hell out of that unit out there.
Heading that way.
Got it.
On my way.
Confirmed.
It's like that old commercial. ECM will help. ECM will help. Oh. Targets. Find me
Roger
something to shoot. Oh, what's that you have? Beautiful. Don't ask me how, it's a map edge, but it looks like we got a 60-tonner out there.
Good to go. On the move. Full speed.
Lock him in place, and sensor lock him up.
Sensors locked on.
A Moylan. And I got a back shot on it, too. I just don't have any use. I'm going to be fast enough to get him. Not much tests can do from there, so stay put. Darn. Move the Merlin.
Standing by. No shooting, just running. What do you need?
Braced up, so he's not going to take much damage off this, but sure. Oh, that's right, breaching shot.
Receiving you. Throttle down. Firing.
And again, 20% damage reduction on a lot of damage is, well, not as much as they probably want to see.
Acknowledged. Sensors locked on.
And we'll just lock him up again for the next unit.
Huh?
Ready for
Oh,
orders.
Floppy, I believe you've got a missile barrage with his name written all over it.
Move into position.
On a side arc with an exposed leg. Good luck, friend.
Engaging with target. Solid.
Ouch. You got a PPC out of that deal.
Let's go wild, folks!
Indeed.
Commander.
Let's go.
Lifting off. Acknowledge. Reporting critical hit.
I don't care if it's 52 heat. I've also drawn a line for him to have to go across
There you go.
there.
Lifting off.
Hello, Mr. Wolverine. Precision strike, please. Points on that. Yeah. Drop to the leg.
I'm on.
Oh, Mr. Quickdraw thinks he's so important by going up on the building, does he? He's also apparently got piercing SRMs or something.
Let's do this.
Let's see.
Got it.
Uh-huh. Points. We're gonna do just a little shy.
Copy that.
It's okay. It makes it an easy shot for someone from longer range.
Yep.
Who doesn't have a good shot yet. Like, say... Save the heavy Gauss. Save the LR.
Attacking from position. Flatten that one.
No extended line of sight for you, my friend. Oh, fighting fire with fire, I see. Brave man.
Reporting. Minimal damage.
That's all he's got, a medium laser and a flamer.
Standing by.
Doesn't exactly have much in the way of choices.
Got it.
By the way, yeah. That quick draw.
Confirmed. Firing.
Standing by. Full speed. No target.
And yep.
Copy that, Commander.
Head hitting there. Must have been with the laser though, it didn't take him out.
Hurt.
What's that? Heading that way.
Alright, let's borrow some stuff here. You. Entirely too much evasion.
We have information coming in.
Shut that down.
Waiting for orders.
Have a shot at. Oh,
Location confirmed.
perfect. The target I just shut down. Hi.
Aye, aye. Take that!
Let's go wild, folks.
Commander.
Let's see. You want to do a full-on charge for that. It's a lot of damage to myself. I don't want to take that right now, so let's just run you into position.
Going full throttle.
I probably could have shut him down from heat, but
on that one.
it's a little close to me to be firing infernos. Easier to just take the leg out.
Ready to rock.
What does his back armor look like? Tough. Our test is not an ace pilot, I believe. Background. No, you are an ace pilot.
What are your orders, Skipper?
Well, then that's simple. I want you to fire from there. Take out the leg.
Now let's see how you handle this.
We're moving.
Critical hit.
No, I'm sorry. Are you almost dead? Shame that.
Up high.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, probably not the smartest thing to do when you got an enemy coming right around the corner at you. You do have good back armor, though.
Commander. Confirmed. Alpha strike. Reporting. Critical hit. Commander. Got it. All weapons fired.
Yeah. Down.
I hope we can salvage that.
Yeah, probably not. Most of the mech's armor is in smears on the roadway from that Gauss rifle hit. A 9 of 8 or 9 evasive. Good luck hitting that.
Ready for orders.
Oh, you're in the same boat as everyone else, aren't you? Do you have... Tactician, you don't have jump capabilities. I gotta move you around.
Aye, aye.
Oh, that's some
Tango.
ammo.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Commander? Rolling. 10-4.
Building and mech at the same time.
Destroyed.
Impressive.
What's that? Heading that way.
Looks like scope clear.
Yeah, Commander.
What? Where the hell did he come from? Okay.
Systems holding.
WTF? What's going on back here?
China, Commander.
What the hell? Okay, it's like machine gun palooza out
Let's go
here.
wild, folks.
What? What in God's name is sitting out over here? Oh my God! They've implemented platoons! Holy shit! Okay. That's new.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, so I've got to watch out for red alert style building swarms now, apparently. Alright, good to know. Get the fire starter over here.
I copy.
Trench him, cool him off.
Skipper.
Test 9, same deal. Get him over
Roger
here,
that,
let him cool
Commander.
down.
Receiving you.
In the back, we can engage.
Got it.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Yes, Commander.
Applause for the devs on that one, because that's evil. Machine gun, rifle arm, or at least rifle armed infantry out in the open.
Copy that. Target confirmed.
That's just pure doggone evil.
What's next?
Standing by.
It's 100 point building and 80 point. 100 point.
Attacking from position.
I was like, what the heck was attacking me from behind? Machine guns, but nothing
What's
was
our structure?
in range for that. And it's like, oh, well,
Waiting for orders.
there is now, apparently.
I'm there. Copy that, Commander.
What's that?
Sometimes mechs pop out of the building. Okay. Alright, so Jack-in-the-Box traps. Got it.
Objective in sight.
That was an infantry SRM platoon.
I fought the wall and I won.
God, that's the last thing you need. SRM platoon, Infernos.
Full order received.
multi-attack, so...
Engaging target. That building's gone.
Ready for orders.
Alright, reserve everyone. Keep reserving everyone.
Standing by. Moving out. Acknowledge.
That heavy Gauss rifle is way off mark. Okay.
Brought it down, Commander.
That's annoying.
Waiting for orders.
Confirmed.
Yes, Commander.
Taking a protective stance. Receiving you. No shooting.
I'm
Just
like,
running.
oh, I'll just
Got it.
pull everyone up and get caught up and everything will be
Commander?
fine. Nope.
Gotcha.
What's that?
Standing by.
Ah, I think it's out of combat.
Ready for orders.
Wondering why it wasn't dropping me from combat right off the
Roger.
bat. That would be why.
Good to go.
It was dropping that trap on me.
On my way.
Move order received.
Good to go.
Confirmed.
Okay, this is a little ridiculous.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Seriously?
Systems holding.
No sweat. I got this.
I made a mistake. I should have brought the goddamn missile mech with me. Mech.
Standing by. On my way. Double time. Locked on. Brought it down, Commander.
Hey, up. I got you. Firing. Waiting for orders. Moving out. Firing on target.
Heavy rifle. Oh boy.
I could do this
Yeah, that's the
all
scary
day.
thing, because if they're doing infantry, then they could have very easily implemented field guns.
On it.
And that's beyond problematic.
I'm on it.
Receiving you.
Let's get this convoy moving before I have any more
Heading out.
surprises pop up on me.
Confirmed. Firing. Fresh real estate available.
And also so I can have convoy units that can actually
Standing
give me a
by.
hand as well. So let's be ready. Maybe sprint ahead a little
Quick
bit
stepping
here.
it.
Be ready to spot some stuff.
What's that?
Kinda nice if you know you had active sensors if you could pick that stuff up.
Heading that way.
Just saying.
Receiving you. Position confirmed.
Alright. Live, yada yada. Come on, try staying you, yada yada. Alright. Guys, I don't know if this is still recording at this point. I know my machine is still recording. But just as a heads up, I'm going to have to go ahead and try to wrap this up a bit quickly because power is going all sorts of wonky out here. Internet just went down and up completely. I'm just trying to even find out if I'm still alive. So if you guys could say something in chat, let me know. Because, I mean, this was multiple hits. Up, down, up, down, up, down. And unfortunately, my internet went down with it. So give me a heads up in chat if you actually see anything here. It looks like I'm live again based off of what I'm seeing in YouTube. So we're going to try to wrap this up quickly. And I think that's going to be the end for the night because the wind is only forecast to get worse tonight. And apparently it's going to be that time of year. Fortunately, the gaming rig's on battery power as far as power hits go. So I haven't lost anything yet. I was, before I got disconnected, trying to figure out where the heck the destination is. And it looks like you're not telling me anything. Tech convoy to the escort zone over there, right? So I'm out of position. That's what I was worried about. I'm also down one monitor because I've had to turn off. I've only got one monitor on the gaming rig set up for backup power, so it's currently offline because it keeps going on and off because I've got, because of the way that frickin' Microsoft wrote Windows, every time you lose a DisplayPort connected monitor, Windows says, aha, I must recalculate all of your resolutions and move all of your windows around and everything. So my entire desktop is in a shambles right now as a result.
Roger, Skipper. Kicking it.
Let's see if we can get you up there. So yeah, well, I mean, this was like power hit, power hit, power hit, power hit. To the point where I was just watching every single one of my displays turning off, turning on, turning off, turning on. I've got a fairly chunky power backup power solution here, but it's not set to run everything in event of a power outage, so can't hit you with anything, so you're going to stay put, test that, and try to draw some fire. Yep, so that's part of the problem. The other part is I really got to get my cable modem up and running off of the backup battery. Or the backup battery, the other backup battery that I've got. That means actually going down underneath the desk and trying to find the blasted cable for it. And then try to hope that I could actually plug it in somewhere useful. That's a very weird charger setup. Really? 440 armor? Yeah, I don't know if if any of that actually came across or if it was YouTube was too busy re-establishing the stream. But yeah, I just took multiple power hits out here.
Roger. That hit something good.
I mean, good news is the gaming rig, the audio for the gaming rig, the USB and all that for the gaming rig all holds up pretty nicely under these sorts of situations, but Windows does not.
Roger.
Oh my god, all your windows are going to move around now because we think you disconnected the monitor permanently.
Here it comes.
Would you let me make that determination for you, Windows, please?
Nice. Got past his armor.
There you go, he's gone. Charger honestly wasn't much of a threat, but hey, he was already there, I'd already got him targeted, so why the heck not? fancy with their own
Standing
sensor
by.
work over there, huh? All right. Wraith on reserve. Normally, I'm very stable for power. That's largely because there's a fire station down the block about a mile. Okay, that's a priority target there.
Reporting serious armor loss.
Ugh, I hate these guys.
Wasn't much armor loss. Why are you bitching and moaning? That really wasn't that bad. But yeah, normally my power tends to be pretty rock stable, but
Ready for orders.
for those of you not in the New England area, there's a very large ball of mess sitting on top of us right now. I was hitting Long Island pretty badly earlier today, and now it's our turn, apparently. Marauder 5X with the Pulse Ultra AC setup. Well, that means I gotta hit that torso, doesn't it? Shut it down.
Now, let's see how you handle this.
But yeah, we're gonna... I had a feeling things might get
Waiting
interrupted
for
tonight.
orders.
That's why I think even in the description I put something saying, oh, hey, if I get disconnected or the stream stops, I've probably had power
Copy
problems.
that,
So.
Commander.
And indeed, that it was almost what it was. But it's like, I really don't want to save a game mid-mission, so let's do it.
Heading that way. Lighting them up.
Orders?
Missile barrage restored, and
On the move. Full speed.
sweet, you got a direct connection.
Firing.
Crappiest odds ever, but oh, I'm sorry. Did you not have
down.
case on that mech? Or
Let's go
I'm sorry, did you have
wild, folks.
case, but you still had an XL engine on that? Yeah, probably.
Aye, aye.
That is the guy with the Arrow 4. He's our next priority target.
Let's move.
Also got an awesome hiding in the background there, but he is not my problem. This catapult is a problem. Priority fire on the Infernos. 40 heat should help.
Orders. 10-4.
Let's give him some other targets to think about here.
Firing.
You guys can deal with the awesome ground. Really isn't much point of putting case on it. I mean, short of putting it on the arms, that's about it. Because then it doesn't blow off the torso if you blow the arm. But why are you putting... If you're putting ammo in the arms to begin with...
Firing.
Need some long-range
Waiting
Infernos.
for orders. Roger that. I copy.
No more friendly cover for you. Probably need to get a unit in there and sensor lock them to make these hits worth anything. Really? A 7 evasion and he just managed to
I'm
hit.
losing armor bad. Receiving you.
Hi,
Confirm.
contacts.
Got a lock.
Let's get that evasion shut down now. I want to make sure that my missile barrage counts more than anything else right now. My convoy is doing a better job of taking on that awesome than I can, honestly. 3 heat sinks out on that sucker. I know where my next
Huh?
Inferno round targets are going.
Heading that way.
Drop the heavy laser.
Standing by. Roger, Skipper. Kicking it.
It's a lot of low probability chances. I don't want to shoot my own units in the back, so let's just stick with the Cosmo. Nope. Oh yes, keep up the laser palooza. You're not going to cool down much
Damage
of
is
that.
minor, Commander.
Yep, you're overheating.
Commander? On the move.
More importantly,
Now let's
that Awesome's already torn apart and he's not even gotten anywhere real close to doing any serious damage to begin with.
reporting. Critical hit.
Receiving you. Confirmed. Giving them everything I've
I thought I might have hit the ammo
got.
there.
That's
Yep.
kill.
Plus 88 heat. Yeah. The ammo's gonna go off on that regardless.
Yep. Lifting off.
Howdy.
Here we go.
Oh, it's so nice to have thunderbolts on my side for once.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, I know I gotta get in his face, but I had a catapult with an Arrow 4 launcher on it that was flinging crap at me. Kind of limited my tactical options to, hey, please stop throwing Inferno,
Roger that.
very high damage area of effect systems at me.
Got it.
No, he's Infernal on his pilot damage.
What do you need?
You
On
know
my
what
way.
that's gonna mean. Batter up.
Hostile eliminated. Long-range missiles are out.
That's like the first time I've heard that in any of the fights
Ready for orders.
in a long time.
Roger.
CM established for those units. Watch out, because half these buildings will
Commander?
probably sprout troops at any point. Almost certainly will.
What's that?
What's up, boss?
These guys, well, like, you are kind of heavier tanks. Carriers and whatnot. But it is still nice to have carriers on the side, regardless. Alright, come here. Let's
Heading that way.
hope the hell none of these guys are going to be a trap.
Coordinates received.
Position confirmed.
Heading out.
Some of that It's not fire, if you don't mind. Kinda don't like burn.
Roger that.
Engaging jump jet.
Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
Just get in there, please. You guys move 2-3 pips tops. Well, the awesome's perfect. Also perfectly fine if you've got cleaning or PPCs. Keep that in mind too.
Orders.
That does help matters considerably when you don't have a minimum range to worry about.
Heading out.
Heading that way.
Confirmed.
Coordinates received.
Developing a pathological fear of buildings now, by the way. So that dropship's gonna land there. Part of me is a little worried I'm not seeing indication for a dropship landing because I'm expecting it, honestly, right now.
Order acknowledged.
What are it's doing back here? Go up. Oh my god! Just everyone stay put.
Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
Okay, yeah, drop pods down there. That's okay.
Hold this position, Commander. The package will be on its way soon.
No, it won't. The package is moving like 2 pips a turn right now. It's ridiculous.
Let's go wild, folks.
Alright.
Waiting for orders. Confirmed.
What do we got downrange? Another Marauder 5X, a Warhammer 6R, a 40-ton mech. Well, I know which one I'm going to be targeting. Infernos right off the bat. Plus 68 heat. Have fun with that, Mr. Marauder. Actually, he will.
Confirmed.
Still gets him off to a good start. Just cross some fire this way.
Commander.
Icarus 2 is that 40-tonner.
Affirmative.
I think that should have been enough to bring... Oh, 80, not 60.
Good to go. Copy that. Acknowledge. Flatten that one.
Maybe you're not hanging out around Davian's face enough. Marauder should be a Davian mech. Potentially Tarian, too, it seems like. The local government forces tonight seem to have been
Standing by.
pretty in on the Marauders, as far as I can tell.
Let's move. Got it.
Waiting for orders. 10-4. Firing.
What's that? Heading that way.
I might have to yank that the hot, heavy, large laser out of that mech. I like the triple gauss,
Commander.
but it needs a different weapon other than that because it's just not doesn't have the damage potential
Full
it needs.
speed. No target.
Let's see if we can knock out this Warhammer from ammo hit. Case and whatnot, but
Target acquired.
XL engine, yeah. Ultra AC-10 destroyed, just as well.
Critical hit, Commander.
He's incredibly lucky that.
Let's go wild, folks.
Ready for orders.
Hello, Mr. Warhammer.
All weapons are go.
Oh, got the machine gun ammo with the heat. That mech is toast.
Orders.
All right, let's do a little bit of fun over here.
Copy that.
Eyes on you.
All weapons go.
All right, game. What do you want to do? Oh, cluster 5. That's why.
Receiving you.
That seemed a bit unusual.
Affirmative.
Come on, hit the ammo already.
Yeah. I copy.
Come on, get him, get him, get him. There we go. Got him. Torso. That's another Marauder because I just need to pick up 1 or 2 more parts off of that.
Receiving you.
And we got the salvage for it this time around.
Aye, aye.
Engine crit, engine crit. Ooh. Damn, it's nice having these carriers on my side.
Mission successful.
Woo! Alright. It's just a little bit wonky, that mission, but there. No. No! I look away from the monitor for 1 second, and then I look back. And the game crashed. Ah! Alright, well, I guess that's where we're going to have to end this one up tonight, because, like I said, the power's gotten a bit unstable, and I really don't want to dare risk this a bit more, especially because I am seeing potentially a hit to one of the power strips I've got over here. It might have actually fully tripped and blocked a surge and is out. So I need to look into that and get some other stuff dealt with to harden systems up here a little bit more. So unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to try to come back to that next week, pick up that mission, and hope that eventually that flashpoint is going to kick off sometime soon, guys. I really hope it does. Anyways, sorry for the short stream tonight, and I'll be back